Hello, I'm Smithy. That was the Contiki, and I have cooked here before, in between two little streams. Beautiful spot. So we're looking at the cheap Chinese bushbox stove. I have made a modification to it and I'll show you. The blue plastic took my wife about 20 minutes to get off. It was absolutely, some of it we just can't get off, I don't know if you can see. Some of it is left on because we just can't get it off. But anyway, simple to put up. Open it out, and in the middle, when you put it the right way around, that just drops down and holds it. Now what I've done, that's an aluminium barbecue tray. Now that was 69 pence from Home Bargains, and it already had its holes in. You can see it has holes in it already, because I've watched a few bushcraft people doing these with this box, and apparently it burns your wood too fast. So you need some way of slowing it down a bit, and like the English woodsman, he made like a metal grate, if you will, with small holes in. Well, I don't have access to steel and things like that, so we're just going to pop that in the bottom down there, and I'll just show you that. Now then, we've got an ash tray. Some of these pins have been dropping down underneath it, but anyway, we have an ash catcher. There we go. Now that's it, completely set up. There's some of the ingredients. So we're obviously in Lancashire at the minute, on the Cumbria border. And if you're going to get one of these and set it up, do it safely. Lancashire suffers, and Cumbria, with a lot of moorland fires. So don't have it anywhere silly. You can see I'm having it on, gravel in the middle of a river. So I wouldn't do it on dry grass, I wouldn't do it on a moorland, I wouldn't do it where anybody else can bother anybody else or catch fire to anything else. Even though it is a small box, you'll be surprised what can catch fire around you. So just bear that in mind, be safe. I've got some gloves. Just only £1 for a pound shop, but just in case I have to pick it up and do anything with it. We're starting it with Zip 100% natural firelighter cubes. So that's what we're going to light it with. They're 100% natural. We're going to have a coffee. By the way, I found this. So obviously the Sheriff of Nottingham has sent his merry men on his tax collecting. I suppose I'll have to hurry up, because if they smell all this food, they'll be collecting off me, won't they? There isn't a lot of smoke coming off that either, which is good. My rubbish bag. That should be enough peppers. I'll chop them up a bit. I should have brought some paper towels really, to wipe my hands. So it's burning well. I'm going to get some embers on there, I hope. Right, there's peppers. Onion. One more ingredient. Bit of garlic. Should have brought some wet wipes for my hands really. I think I'll just have 2 garlics. I brought 3, but I think 3 is going to be a bit much. 2 will do. Now then, that English woodsman, who I said before, put his a grate on there, stop it burning down so fast, and somebody commented in the comments and said the same thing. So I've listened to you and I've done exactly what you said. Take the skin off that. There we go. What better setting can you get than this? The van's up there without cooking for free. And my mate, I won't mention his name, but he messaged me, he says, I'm getting one of them. So I think you'll enjoy it, mate, honestly. And the good thing with this door being open like that, you can just stick your wood in. Have it hanging out a bit, don't make any difference. Oh. There we go. Now then, I'm glad I brought the gloves because it moved then. So we can, we're alright to grab hold of it. So remember that, bring your gloves. Pound for a pound shop. Gardening gloves, but I got the camouflage ones. Right, so we can get cracking with some other stuff, can't we? While that's burning. Let's get the old Colombian roast coffee beans. Now then. What a setting, eh? How could you beat this? I don't know. Remember, there's quite a few settings for this. In fact, I think that's enough now. Right. We're not doing the coffee yet, we're going to have the food first. There we go. So there's no harm getting everything ready. Now that's proper, how it should be ground. So if you watched the video before last, you'll see it wasn't coffee colour really. I drank it, but it wasn't what I wanted. So I've practiced a few times, hence we don't have many beans left. Now then, we can empty that in there, can't we? Oh. Right. Put some coffee mate in the cup and then we can get rid of the coffee mate. Spoon. You heard that bird? Shut up, I'm making a video. Right. Get rid of the coffee mate. How's his own coffee mate? I reckon we can cook on that. So we've got plenty of wood left. I think it's ready. So let's heat some oil up. British rapeseed oil. think that'll be enough. And then I'll show you what we've bought. Beautiful, look at that. So we need some salt and pepper on it. Salt. Let's see what we can do with that. I could have heated the oil up first, but anyway. So we're holding the full pan there. Put a bit more wood in. Now then. That's what I cut out of it. And I'll tell you something, I highly recommend it, because otherwise it's going to burn your wood to bits. You know, it's going to burn it in no time. Get that. To be fair, there isn't that much smoke. There is a bit of damp wood that I'm using because obviously we've had a lot of rain and I wanted to use free wood, I didn't want to buy it, so that's what I've done. I wish you had smelly vision, the smell is unbelievable. Gets a bit hot, just take it off a bit. Let it cool down a bit, put it back on. And this firebox, because that drawer is not coming all the way down, it's holding the wood that I'm feeding in. You can obviously move to bigger pieces once you get this going, and don't overload it, don't put too much on, just have it, you know. So what we've got to do, salt and pepper this side. But this stove, the size of it, you know, I'll do it in different locations to show you that you could just pull in an ordinary park up. Within reason, not next to the road. But you could pull, you know, I'll show you a few anyway. And I mean, there's hardly any smoke at all coming off that, a little bit. And mainly because some of the wood is wet. If that was all dry wood, it wouldn't be as much smoke. What a life, eh? That's what it's for living. Live it now, not later on, next week, 2 months, next year, live it now. You don't know what's round the corner. Keep looking around me thinking there's people here, but there isn't, there's one on my own. Well, I hope I'm on my own. Made of metal like that, go right through you, wouldn't it? Somebody's been hunting or something with that. Right, well, I really like steak well done, and I mean well done. I don't like it bloody, you know, I like it well done. So that's how my steak's going to be, well done. If there's anybody downwind of me, they'll think there's a restaurant up here. Gordon Ramsay. The smell is unbelievable. Let's turn it over. Oh, look at that. That's how I like it. Well done. Don't like raw meat. I like it really well done. What a setting, eh? I can't get over it. Does van life suit you? It might not suit everybody, it suits me. It just does for me exactly what I want. This is what I want. Outdoors, outside. You just can't beat it, can you? I love it. So in a minute we'll be throwing the vegetables on. An Englishman can't have steak without mustard. Real English mustard. Oh, it's burning well. This is what you live for, not work. Paying bills. It's free time and enjoying the outdoors as much as possible. So I'm going to flip this now, see what it looks like on the other side, and I'm going to add the vegetables. That's just a nice gentle flame, is that? It's not silly. Right. Try and keep the handle out of the way. Can you see that? So I'll be taking that plate back to the van, the pan back to the van like that, and washing it. I'll use the sharp knife. Oh, look at that. So some mustard. Hopefully that'll start to boil, and I'll eat this. I'll bring you back when kettle's boiled. And I'll tell you something, it's cooked to perfection. So like I said to you, it's alright being in this location because I'm in the middle of nowhere. But could you do it stealthily, you know, in a decent sized lay-by where you're off the traffic, if you will. Not a lay-by where you're next to the traffic, one that you're off. So I think we'll cook something else next time. Well, you know, a future video. We'll do loads of cooking, but I'll do it in a more natural setting. I just wanted to come here because I like it here. I just love the place. Yeah, I'll do it in a more open setting, if you will, or one that's a bit more natural for you lot, and then you'll see that you can actually do it in a park up somewhere, which is what I got it for. I'll have a few vegetables. I need the vitamins anyway. I'll have a blood test Monday to see whether this B12 tablet has done anything. Sort my eyes out. Look at that. It's cooked to perfection. It's like it's slow cooked in the oven. I wish you could be here tasting it. Look at that. English mustard, what a flavour. It has to be Coleman's though. You've got to get things right in life. One good thing about Britain, the only wild thing that's ever going to get you is other people. Maybe the odd fox might come and nick my food if I'm not looking, but that's the joys of living here. We've got rid of everything that's a danger. I hope you can hear all the water. I won't know until I edit the video. But what a setting to have tea. And I'll tell you something, the butcher where I bought this meat from, I said to him, listen, I'm doing some outdoor cooking. Got a nice steak. He said, oh, I'll sort you out. And it came to about £6 odd, and he said, oh, give us a £5. I said, that's great. So if he keeps producing stuff like this, I'll stick him in a video. And he can tell me some recommendations for some nice meat, bit of lamb, a few lamb chops. You could put charcoal briquettes in there and then have it like a barbecue, which I'll do that, and you'll see. So we've washed most of that down with a nice fresh coffee. let's say all the way from the Andes to the Lancashire-Cumbria border. Look at the colour of that, what a difference. Finer ground coffee. Camper Van Gaz and his tip on that machine, coffee grinder. Now we've got a full cup. Don't know if you can see that. What can I say? I've enjoyed myself. It's been good. And what better? Nice steak, peppers, onions, bit of garlic and a nice fresh coffee. All the way out here. Stunning. I don't know what I can say. I'll tell you what I could do with now is just having a sleep. Get my head down on the seat. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed the video. We've had a lot of new subscribers arrive on the channel, so I hope you get out of it what you came for. I'm Smithy. The van's a Contiki. And let's hope you don't need subtitles to understand what I'm talking about. Anyway, I'm going to go. And from this absolutely stunning location, stay safe, be lucky, and I'll see you soon.